Almost sounds like never-ending story kind of. It's got a never-ending story kind of vibe. That one pyro has. That's how I'm gonna end it.
Nice.
It's not fast. It's not fancy.
I like it.
Just kind of floats like a little bird.
Yeah.
In a firestorm.
Okay.
A fury. Okay. I'll be up in a minute.
My name's Bo. I'm a songwriter and a pyro. Join me as I use my music to light the world on fire, one new experience at a time.
I just recorded that entire intro and didn't have the mic on. Hey, how are you? Welcome to episode 1 of The Road to Sky Wars. So, what is The Road to Sky Wars? My name's Bo, and I got a segment at Sky Wars on September 26th in Wright City. And if you've ever seen any of my shows, the Light Up the Lake series, for example, just last year I started to write my own music for my shows. And I promised a series that was basically a beginning to end look at that entire process. So, where does every pyromusical start? It starts with the music. This episode is going to be in its entirety, maybe all of its entirety, all about the music and this Heart of Fire. I'm going to take you guys around the studio, video log style, so apologies for any shaky footage. I'm going to show you guys some of the gear, dive into my this Heart of Fire session on the computer, and actually put some cameras up and let you guys be a fly on the wall for the tracking process. So here we are 2 weeks before the song's supposed to come out, and it's still not done. So commencing the video log now. Over the next couple of days, nothing but studio footage. I'm gonna go downstairs and write the second half of this Heart of Fire's guitar solo. I have 12 bars written. We're writing the other 12 bars. It's 24 bars in total. Yeah, nothing super fancy. It's gonna be a whole lot of noodling, so I'm probably gonna cut down a lot of that. Guys, I am not by any means a perfect musician. It takes me a while to figure out what I wanna do. It's a lot like designing a fireworks show in the sense that you never think that you have it perfect. You never think you got it perfect. You never, it's never the way you really envision it or want it to be. There's always things you want to change. And I know for a fact it's been this way. It was like this for Neon Skies. When it's all said and done, there's things that you wish you do differently or did differently. But hey, it is what it is. And we're on a time crunch, a huge time crunch at this point, because it's the middle of July and the song's not even prepped for the distributor yet. So, yeah, I'm gonna take the camera downstairs, set cameras up, and hit record. You guys get to watch me write and track, and it's gonna be over a couple days here, so that's cool. But first, I'm stupid hungry, and I got some Skyline chili waiting for me in the kitchen, so we're gonna go eat that, and then we'll head down to the studio. Oh my God, I went back and I watched that. It looks so gross and feels even grosser in my stomach right now. But tasted really good going down. So before the food coma or dysentery set in, let's go downstairs and knock this solo out. So this is my little studio. There's not a lot to it. There's also acoustic padding falling off of all the walls because I use those little poster sticking things to put them up there because tape didn't stick. And I didn't want to ruin the walls with like staples and stuff. So yeah, anyways, more guitars than I could ever play in in a lifetime. And it's got everything I need to mix, master music, and do voiceovers for shows. And I do pretty much all of my show design down here too. So let's start writing a solo. Alexa, turn on 80s lights in the studio. Okay, let's warm up. This is what I've got so far. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is something I usually do, is I'm gonna put the whole section on loop so there's no breaks. So basically the instrumental in the back is just gonna continue to play and play and play, and I'm just gonna noodle, and then things that start to sound good, you know, I'll kind of try to commit them to memory or say, okay, I kind of like that. I'll see if I can work it in somewhere, because a lot of times you're phrasing you're phrasing on one lick going into another. The phrase might be really cool, but if it doesn't fit, then it's not going to sound right, right? And you don't want to be distracting. You're telling a story with things. So here we go.
A few moments later.
Okay, so that was a peek behind the curtain. I hope you guys had fun. I hope it was somewhat entertaining, because I don't know how relevant it's going to be to anybody, really. But yeah, it's a cool little experience, and one that I'm super thankful is finally over, because this Heart of Fire has been way longer a process than Neon Skies was. Neon Skies was stressful because it happened in such a short window and period of time, where this Heart of Fire was the opposite of that. This Heart of Fire, I took my sweet time with it, and I kind of regret that, because it's almost easier to do everything in one sitting rather than kind of hit it and revisit it. So you live and learn, right? And I'm living and learning with every little experience here. So check out check out Spotify and iTunes and Apple Music on the 25th because This Heart of Fire is supposed to be going live that day. I'll post some updates on Facebook if things wind up not going live on the 25th. Hopefully that's not the case and we don't run into a problem like that. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Now is on to the stuff that everybody wants to see, and actually the stuff that I want to get into, because I'm as much as I love This Heart of Fire, I'm done with it, and thank God, because I want to move on with my life. On to Sky Wars. Actually, first stop is the short show on the 25th. That's going to come. Actually, this video is probably going to hit. This video is probably going to hit YouTube. I don't know, maybe the day before. We'll roll the outro here, and the outro is going to be to the solo that we just recorded. So take care. Give them an experience they're never going to forget.